All right, we are back at the time again where the pile beside my chair, my reading couch, is getting a little full. So we're going to do a haul video for, I don't even know what the date is because I have my watch off. March 16th. I probably did one like 6 days ago. And I keep saying I'm not going to buy books. But the first ones I'm going to talk about is Infinite Worlds 1 and 2. This is a science fiction magazine with a whole bunch of beautiful art. I'll pull out, I already did this in my reading habits video, my reading whatever video that I just did. I'll link it somewhere. It's got like beautiful art in it. And it's got, oh, cool spaceship. Yeah, more cool art, and it's got some short stories in it, and it looked like a cool science fiction magazine, so I got it. I have episode edition 1 and 2, and 3 is not available yet. So I had to wait because I pre-ordered 1 and 2 at the same time. I didn't know that this existed before I saw 1 and 2 available. So I got them both, and then I will, just hang on to it. December 2019 and May 2019. So I will plan to get number 3 when it comes out. So number 2 came out a while ago. It shipped to other people, but since I got them together, they had to get the reprint of number 1. Next up, The Fault in Our Stars. I read this a number of years ago when I went to Mexico, actually. I read it first on Kindle, and I enjoyed it, and I wanted to reread it, and so I just put it on my list at the Bookman, which is, my favorite local bookstore, and they had it. So I am looking forward to rereading this. I get it confused with, what's one with Cara Delevingne in it? Came around the same time. She, takes off. I don't know. But The Fault in Our Stars is about a teenager who's sick, and just dealing with that. And that will be good with Shailene. The movie is with Shailene Woodley or something like that. I forget. She was in another dystopian movie as well. So that'll be good. Looking forward to rereading this at some point. I don't know when, but it was just on my list. And the Bookman had it, so I got it. Next up is The Dip. There's another one. I've read this before. This is by Seth Godin. And it's about when you push through failure and when you just give up on something. So it's got 3 core questions in it, and they are, what are they? Let me remember them. Basically, the market doesn't know you. Come on in. The market doesn't know you. Or it's my oldest daughter, Eden, who you haven't seen in videos before. We're just talking about the books we got. Cool. Which book did you just get?
I just got Wing Feather Saga 2.
Which is called?
North or Be Eaten.
There you go.
In hardcover, and it is illustrated.
So that's what we're looking for her right now. But this is, the first question is, the first thing is, do the people know about you? Because in any market, most people don't even know about you. The second one is, are you seeing progress? I forget that one. So this is on my site. I will link this somewhere. Good book. I just, again, wanted to add it to my collection. What are you guys doing now? You just came down to see me? Okay. Why don't you get your book and you can show it off? Okay? I'll do another book.
Okay. Do you want me to get my first Wing Feather as well?
Sure. I've actually looked for it a few times and never been able to show off the cover. Yeah. So she's bringing back her first one as well. This is The Underground Girls of Kabul. Again, went to the Bookman and just wandered along and was about to walk out without anything and then grabbed this. And this is about girls in Kabul who are pretending to be boys, pretending to be men. Sometimes, I think it says in the description, even up to a doctor. A doctor at some point later is still pretending to be a boy, even though she is a woman. And then even these girls refusing to become girls when they hit puberty because their families always pushed them to be boys, stuff like that. So that just looked interesting. Sad, but interesting as well. It's another one. This is by Jenny Nordberg. What else? Shorter by Alex Sujung Kim Pang. You can tell us about it in a second. Shorter by Alex Sujung Kim Pang. I read his book, what was it? Breast already. I liked it, and I saw Shorter was coming out because I followed his stuff, and that just looked like a good one. So this is all talking about the 4-day work week, why that is possibly better, might be better for work instead of, 60, 70-hour weeks. So yeah, that one is just on my list. It's brand new. I'll actually I'm going to put this beside me on this side because that'll go right on my TBR for fairly soon, actually. Okay, your turn. Show us your books.
Okay, so this is Wing Feather 1. This is a soft cover copy. It has a couple pictures they're full page. It is about two boys and their sister and their mother and their grandfather. And they live in the land of Scree.
Glipwood or this? Is it Scree? Yeah, because they came from Anarea. Yeah, you're right.
And
sorry.
Their town is Glipwood, and it is about they have the Fangs, and the Fangs are taking over the land, and so they get in trouble with the Fangs, and then most of the book is about them trying to escape from the Fangs and trying to not get killed by them.
Okay, what about the one we just got like last week?
And then we have this one. It has a pretty cool cover, and as you can see, it is very different from the first one, from the soft cover. And then we have the soft cover.
So tell them about this one.
So we have it, and then we have it, and this is an illustrated copy. But the illustrations are very different from the ones in the other book. So it's all in pencil, it looks like. And the ones from the softcover book are mostly black and gray. They're a lot darker. And these ones, they show light more.
Yeah. And these ones don't even have illustrations in the middle, right? These are just like, there's a map at the beginning. There are?
There are some full-page pictures in this one.
Back.
And then in the middle of the book, there's a couple ones.
I don't even see this one. Holding out on me.
And then, so that's kind of what the pictures look like in that one. But in this one, they look a lot different. So far, it has been about the Igby family, which is the same as it was in the softcover one. It was about the Igbys. And right now, they're living in the forest with their Uncle Pete. And in the first book, you find out, how they get to go live with their Uncle Pete. And then, so this one is so far about them. They're in the forest, and now they're packing quickly, and they're going to go over and they're going to move because they're still trying to get away from the Fangs so that they don't get captured and killed, because the Fangs of Dang, they have venom.
They're kind of like crocodiles. That's how I think of them. Like kind of like walking like upright crocodiles with venom and stuff.
Yeah, I always think of them as like they're shaped like a tooth, and they have legs, and they're green and scaly, and they have these two fangs. Mm-hmm. Which is why they are called Fangs, and they have taken over the land of Scree. And so these two books are about the Igbys trying to escape because they got into trouble with the Fangs in book 1, and so in all of book 1 they were trying to escape from them, and then they haven't found them yet in book 2, but they're still trying to get away from the Fangs so that they don't get eaten or killed in book 2.
Cool. Thanks, Eden. You gonna go watch your show again? Or are you gonna stay with me?
I was gonna ask you a question.
What's your question? We're just gonna have leftovers for dinner.
I know. Do you want me to get it?
Well, I'll get up in a minute once I finish this, okay? You gonna take your books back upstairs so we can read them tonight? All right. I've only got 3 books left, so... Next one is This Book is Overdue by Marilyn Johnson. I actually saw this cited in Bibliotech already, which is by something Paltzer. I forget, but anyways, Bibliotech. There'll be actually a full review of Bibliotech coming. This one I saw cited in there, and then so I put it on hold at the library, and then I was just walking by their for sale shelf, and it was for sale for $2. So I got it. Because I didn't even realize. I came home and I was like, I feel like I've seen this book before, and then I realized that it was in my on hold, and so it's good to have it. It should have been there at the library, but I say our libraries are closing right now, so I already have a copy of this for myself to read. Again, this will go, I don't know. I feel like this is one that I might be like one of my, there's a bookmark in it even. Free bookmark. Great. But this one might be one that I what was I gonna say? Just doing my non-thinking book and take notes on my post-it notes or something. So put this over here too to get closer to my TBR pile. Next up, I don't even know what this one is. Oh, World War II. Again, book sale book. World War II, that's all I got. World War II book looked interesting, sitting on the for sale shelf at the library. $2. Like, how can you gotta love it. $2. Didn't even look to see, like, is this the best World War II book or anything like that. I thought, hey, if it's not good, then I won't worry about it for $2. So that'll just go on my shelf over here for long term, and we will get to it at some point. And the final book. Again, didn't even look at it. But I have a long-term writing project talking about the failure of community. And so one book that I have coming soon is the revised version of Bowling Alone. I looked today to buy Bowling Alone and realized that they had a revised version coming as well. So I ordered the revised version, which will come out in June, and I'll get it then. But this is kind of in the same vein, The Abundant Community, the awakening the power of families and neighborhoods. And that's kind of an idea that I have no idea if this is a good one. Good entry into this area or not, because I actually haven't read a lot that's specifically about that. A little bit in the God Delusion, where he talks about people doing religion for the community aspects. But I haven't read anything specifically written about community, about that stuff. So this will just get, again, entered into my long-term research project for stuff like that. And so as I really want to start writing about that, researching it, I will head over to my bookshelf and start pulling off the ones that are in that idea, in that vein. So that's it. This is by John McKnight, and he's got some other ones. Building Communities from the Inside Out. And then Peter Block, also another one, Community and Stewardship. So those will be probably other two books that I will take right after I'm done recording and put them into my phone to into Book Track. Is that the one I use? Book Track. I'll actually be doing a whole review on which one's best for libraries. Yeah, Book Track. I'll put them into my wish list and I'll send them off to the Bookman. Because that limits some of my book buying if I just go through the Bookman first. And when they have them, which I find unlikely for some of these books, then they will let me know. And otherwise, I will purchase something off my Bookman hold list kind of as I go throughout life. That's it. Haul for March 16th. It was, I don't even know how many books. Doesn't matter. But yeah, add some stuff to my soon TBR pile. Add some stuff to a little later. The Infinite Worlds I'll just probably enjoy one evening this week because they have great art and they smell beautiful and they'll be good. Have a wonderful day.